Living a simple life. When did that become a thing? When did life become so complex that we had to actively choose to slow things down enough to be able to hear our inner voices? The last time I remember someone telling me to simplify something was in a maths class. I guess whoever said that life is a simple mathematical equation wasn't that far off. Choosing a simple life requires being intentional because of how habituated we are with the idea of working our lives away, living from paycheck to paycheck, so that maybe in the future we can save up enough for a white picket fence house and a car to call our own. We are bombarded with endless choices, distractions, and obligations, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and disconnected from what truly matters.
Next question
It becomes so clear how we spend most of our lives trying to leash our brains running wild and creating suffering and fear intended to stop us. Going back to the book, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, which you all should prepare yourself to hear a lot from because God did I annotate the hell out of that book. Harry, another patient of the author, on his deathbed, told her, I look at the younger ones too, who get caught up and busy not taking just a little bit of time out for themselves now and then to do things that make them happy on an individual basis. They lose who they really are completely. He made Bronnie, the author, promise to him to live a simple life, a life without any physical, emotional, or mental complexity. What he really meant was for her to live her life for herself more than for others like he had. Whenever I think of living a simple life, I think of all the Japanese books that I've read. I haven't read many, but the ones that I did read kept me engaged not just because of the simple language, but also because of their relaying deep messages so casually. Sometimes when I'm reading a book, I want to feel comfortable and don't want to work my mind or try to sharpen it. I simply want to plop down, cozy up, and open up to good vibes. Books by Japanese authors help do exactly that. Brisk, melancholic, and to the point. That is how I would describe Japanese books. As if the words and sentences have been thought over for a very long time before finally being written down, and yet you don't have to decode sentences with heavy vocabulary and multiple literary devices to understand them. Reading Japanese books feel like a simple cash transaction. You take out the cash, pay, and get what you want. There are no unnecessary and complex steps involved. I read Kafka on the Shore a few years back, and to this day, when I'm in distress of the smallest magnitude, I just want to pack up my belongings in a bag, move to a small Japanese village, and become a librarian. It was almost as if I lived through that book and saw what Kafka saw, read the books he read, and ate the food he ate. For me, simplicity lies in just being grateful for all the small things in life. It could be as mundane as being thankful for having a pair of legs that can carry my weight, having strong working hands that can bake a cake to celebrate the 1 year anniversary of this YouTube channel, or just being able to see this beautiful and imperfect world around me. Like I mentioned in my last video, happiness doesn't have to be sought out all the time. Sometimes it comes in bite-sized pieces lying around you, ready to be just picked up and savored.